All right, RJ, it is time for the main event. Talk us through the tail of the tape as Tony DIAZ CERVO takes on Raul Mendoza.
Yeah, again, very similar, just about everything, style, height, weight, size. All that's left is who has the skill and heart.
And it's almost time to find out as we get ready to send it to the veteran ring announcer, Chad Fishburne, for the official introductions.
Fight fans, are you ready for the main event of the evening? That was pretty good, but you know what? I think you can do just a little bit better. Hollywood, California, let me hear you one time! Coming to the cage right now. He is fighting out of the blue corner. Give it up for Raul Mendoza!
Raul Mendoza getting ready to take the cage. This guy was very confident in his pre-fight interviews. Looking for the one-hitter quitter. This guy's got power in both hands, and he's looking to put on the show tonight. He's not looking to get paid by the minute, RJ.
No, he's not. It's great that he's able to put together his hands because he's a wrestler. Wrestled at Santa Ana Junior College. One of our rivals when I wrestled over at Golden West Junior College in Huntington Beach. Just a tough, scrappy area and a tough, scrappy group of wrestlers that come out of there. Especially that Santa Ana high school program that feeds into there. Very, very gritty guys. Very savvy, wrestling a long time. And just their workouts over there are legendary. He is no stranger to a sweaty wrestling room.
A wrestler striker coming into the cage with bad intentions. Raul Mendoza is looking to punctuate the main event tonight with a tremendous finish. Let's see if that is in store for him tonight, but he's taking on a very, very tough opponent in the likes of Tony DIAZ CERVO, who's going to maintain quite a bit of reach advantage in this fight. It could come down to who wants it more, and like you said, RJ, both these guys match up pretty evenly, but the heart and the determination, they're going to be the ones that decide the way this fight goes.
And his opponent across the UNF cage, coming right now, fighting out of the red corner, this is Tony DIAZ CERVO.
Tony DIAZ CERVO making his way to the UpNext fighting cage, training out of the Gooch Training Academy under the tutelage of Rob Gooch. This guy's got bad intentions as well, but he's all smiles. He's an actor, he's a model. Schmo, this guy's got it all.
And look at the hoodie, he's already got a Schmitz working right there. You know he's been working hard in the back. This is the main event. We just finished the fight with the finish. These guys are here, they hear the crowd. We heard how loud it was for Carson Dohan. This is the main event. Put on a show, last one of the evening. Both these guys are coming out.
Actor, model, fighter. Leave some ladies for the rest of us, Tony.
I know, it's just not fair, is it? Especially with a smile like that. I hope he loses a tooth or something. Just kidding. Tony DIAZ CERVO getting ready to step inside the UpNext fighting cage. Brings a record of 3-1 as an amateur. Taking on Raul Mendoza, who is 4-2. Both these guys getting a little long in the tooth in the amateur ranks, if you will, RJ.
Yeah, I mean, normally with amateurs, like I said, I didn't have a single amateur fight before I turned pro. A lot of fighters is like, look, let's do a couple. Why would I do something for free when I can get paid for it? But obviously these guys are thinking of the long term. They're playing the long game. Let's get as many of the kinks out of our system as possible, get as much experience as possible before the record really, truly matters. And they're thinking long term, and that's great for them.
And you know, that's where, from my standpoint, that's where I saw the sport developing, being on the regional scene, seeing these young fighters that train as mixed martial arts, not single martial art fighters, wrestlers, strikers. These guys are the next generation, and when they make it to the next level, you're really going to see a dynamic change in the way these fighters are at the UFC level.
It's so great to see that element of it and to see the amateur ranks of mixed martial arts grow. If they're boxers, sometimes they have 100, 200 amateur fights, an Olympic cycle before they even think of going pro. These guys, if you can get 15 amateur fights in mixed martial arts, that's a full career. That's a lot. So it's great to see these young crop of fighters be able to get their experience before their professional records are on the line.
And you'll notice the only difference between what you're seeing now and the pro fighters is the size of the gloves that they're using. The Camo amateur gloves are a little bit bigger than the 4-ounce UFC glove or the professional glove. You know, safety, again, tantamount here in the amateur ranks. It's win or learn, and it's time to send it up to Chad Fishburne for the official introduction.
The following Club UNF contest is brought to you by UpNext Promotions and is your main event of the evening. Scheduled for 3 rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 148 pounds. With a record of 4 wins and only 2 defeats. Fighting out of Costa Mesa, California, representing Santa Ana College Wrestling Team. This is Raul El Feroz Mendoza. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 155.2 pounds. His record, 3 wins and only 1 loss. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, by way of New Jersey. He's representing Gooch Training Academy. This is the Last Dragon, Tony DIAZ CERVO. Your referee in charge of the action is Mark Reyes.
Stage is set, the Last Dragon. Tony DIAZ CERVO getting ready to take on Raul Mendoza, and it's time to find out who's the real Shogun. RJ.
Main event, this is what it's all about. Love the matchmaking so far. It's nice when a fight card builds up to a crescendo, you know? It should be telling a story.
Chomping at the bit, both these guys looking like racehorses in the paddock, getting ready to go here. Wasted no time. Oh, nice right hand from Tony DIAZ CERVO. Mendoza walking right through it, but that leg kick quickly made him switch his stance. Oh, he got clipped with a right hand!
Just a jab knocks Mendoza down, and the takedown of the wrestler while he's hurt.
DIAZ CERVO starting to get loose here, not wasting any time. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and he's in top. Got a little sloppy with his mount there.
Great job by Mendoza to be able to have the wherewithal to be dropped, mounted, and still be able to get up.
Not only that, he just landed a beautiful 1-2 of his own.
Oh,
he got clipped again!
Those are jabs! Servo is dropping him with jabs!
What's that gonna be? Oh my Lord! Tony DIAZ CERVO puts an end to the night here at Club UNF. Oh my Lord, tremendous victory. I'm gonna pass out.
He dropped Mendoza with big amateur gloves twice with jabs. On paper, the weakest punch in your arsenal.
Starching shots from Tony DIAZ CERVO. Mats Mendoza once, the second time led to the ground and pound finish. The Last Dragon with a tremendous first round victory. Schmo, your thoughts?
That guy is twitchy, he is staring out an ounce of fat, celebrating, as RJ said, dropping him with jabs, not afraid to go into the fire. He let the hands go, he gave the crowd a show. First round finish, what a way to cap off the evening.
You mentioned it before, RJ, Tony DIAZ CERVO, the model, the actor, he's taking all the girls tonight.
And the best jab in the business. When your first punch is also your finisher, the jab is supposed to set everything up. The jab's supposed to not hurt that much, but start getting ready for your right hand and your hook. It's the start and the end. It's the yin and the yang. The jab can do it all for Tony DIAZ CERVO.
Let's get a look at the replay. RJ, talk us through it here.
See, this is after Mendoza got hurt a little bit and CERVO being able to drop. And then here comes, I believe this is the finish. Jab drops him, and a great killer instinct. For an amateur even, you know when he's dropped and he's hurt, immediately jump on, throw punches until the referee pulls you off. Fantastic jab, fantastic grappling, finishing instincts, and $1 million smile.
Unbelievable night. Tony DIAZ CERVO puts an exclamation point on the evening with a tremendous, thunderous first round knockout over a very game Raul Mendoza. All right, we don't need the judges for this one. Let's send it up to Chad Fishburne for the official decision.
Fight fans, referee Mark Reyes calls a halt to the bout at 51 seconds in the first round. Your winner, by way of knockout, the last dragon, Tony DIAZ CERVO! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight and supporting UpNext Fighting and all these amazing fighters. We definitely want you to hang around right here. Don't go anywhere. Have some drinks over at the bar. But right now, we got the Schmo interviewing our winner.
My man, Tony, that jab, you didn't drop him once, you dropped him twice. What was going through your mind getting that first round finish this evening?
When he pumped me with his first jab, I was like, whoa. All right, I don't like that. So then I was like, all right, I gotta go back at you. And then I just threw my best hook. You know, we've been training it. My coach he's been just preparing us every day in and day out. I have the best team. I have the best team. And we were working on that check hook. And I walked out there and I was like, God, first round finish. And I've been telling myself this whole camp, you know, I just gotta show up and God fights for me. I don't do any of this. That's why I'm shocked. I'm like, he was like, yeah, let's go. And we did it. We got the knockout.
Got the knockout. You were focused. You were coming here. We saw it with the walk and everything like that. Did you know going into this fight that you were gonna get a finish one way or another?
Yes, I knew I was either gonna get a submission or a finish, and I've been working on it so hard. This is the hardest camp we've ever put in the work with, and we've been running every day in, day out, training as hard as we can, bringing in the hardest sparring partners, and so yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised.
There you are, capping off the main event, getting that finish. What is up next for you?
What's up next for me is another opponent. I don't care who it is. Whoever wants to come in, I'm ready.
How soon?
You know what? I do like to enjoy myself. I have some things I gotta handle, but as soon as possible.
Would you like to say one last thing to this awesome crowd showing up on a Thursday night in Hollywood, California?
Thank you guys for coming out. If you don't know me, I hope you know me now, and thank you for watching. I love you guys. I love all of you, and yeah, let's party!
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out.